Hey everybody, this is Easy, and welcome back to Let's Play Starcraft 2. In the last episode, we robbed the protoss of their precious gas. Why? Because apparently we're dicks. We just like to do that to people.
Sir, I received an encrypted transmission from an untraceable source. It claims that Tosh here was part of a classified operation called Project Shadowblade. They used Jorium and Terrazine to enhance ghost powers.
It's true. We are called Spectres. Next generation ghosts.
And you were gonna tell me all this when?
We all have our secrets, Mr. Rena. Doesn't mean I'm any threat to you.
Maybe not. But whoever sent this message could be. Matt, any way to verify the transmission?
No, sir. But it does end with, "I'll be in touch soon."
It's Minsk, trying to turn us against each other. Don't let him.
I'll let it lie for now. At least till I find out who sent this transmission. But I'll be keeping an eye on you, Tosh.
You can try.
Sorry about that cut, folks, but anyway, Tosh, how can you... Rainer, how can we keep an eye on Tosh when he can go invisible?
Still don't trust me, brother. Until you decide, ain't nothing to discuss.
That Tosh is a whack job, Jimmy. Spends all his time muttering and playing around with those damn dolls of his.
Well, I need someone to balance out your sophistication and good manners.
The guy ain't riding ahead, brother. I can appreciate some good honest craziness. But that guy, he's got something broke inside.
I repeat, death toll is in the thousands. A Dominion weapons plant exploded hours ago, causing a chain reaction that has taken out several housing complexes in this working-class neighborhood. Dominion security forces claim it was an act of terror by the notorious Jim Raynor, but our own investigations suggest that the plant must have been infiltrated by forces with sophisticated stealth technologies. It begs the question, could some of the Dominion's ghost operatives have gone rogue? For UNN, this is Kate Lockwell reporting from the core world, Nefor 2.
Now, why do the networks always blame Raynor? I mean, I know he's a terrorist to Minsk, but still, it doesn't make any sense at all. This crystal is growing, and it appears to have some sort of antimatter? Gravitational anomaly? Non-standard phenomenon, hovering over it. I'm now convinced that this crystal is drawing power from the ship, but in ways so subtle as to be undetectable. It is non-organic, but it has a molecular structure as diverse and complex as any organisms. It's developed an intricate matrix that makes it tough and surprisingly flexible. An alloy based on this crystal would have impressive damage mitigation. The structure of this matrix also suggests some sort of energy storage system. There might be something to this. The protoss are so far beyond us, we must seem amoeboid to them.
I've run a few tests on the terrazine gas like you asked. It's clearly related to Vespene gas, but there are some very exotic organics added into the mix.
Any guesses what it's used for?
Well, it would definitely affect brain chemistry, so it could be used as some kind of drug or stimulant, I suppose.
Drugs, huh? That's just wonderful.
Yes, Rainer. Drugs. You know, they're kind of bad. Okay. Now we got something to get in the Protoss research, which in my personal opinion is my favorite research thing to get. And we can get plating, which armor upgrades from the armory and the engineering bay, increase life by 5% in addition to increasing armor. Or we can get the ultra capacitors, which make the weapon upgrades increase the attack speed by 5%. Now I'm going to take the attack speed here just because we kill things faster. And with the medics and stuff, we don't really need the armor. Or the life. It's not really that important. Now let's go to the armory and see what's new in here. Now in the armory console here, we have base, nothing, we don't know, nothing there. not going to get anything there. We don't need it. Vehicles, I'm not going to use any Goliaths, so it's not really worth using. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's pretty simple. We're not going to get any upgrades right there. Let's see what Horner has to say.
What do you make of that encrypted message, Matt?
I honestly don't know, sir. If Tosh really is one of these Spectres, it's clear Mengsk would try to ruin your partnership. But Tosh isn't telling us everything. If we're going to win this revolution...
I know. We have to be sure of our allies.
Okay, let's go to the star map. And we have 3 missions here. Zil, Tarsonis, and Haven. We're doing Haven.
My people established a new colony on Haven. It was going well, but now the colony's gone dark. They're not responding on any frequency. We need to get there and see what the situation is. They might have been exposed to the Zerg virus, and they are on the verge of protoss space. Jim, I'm worried that something has gone very wrong.
We're almost to Haven, but there's still been no contact from... Sir, there's a protoss fleet holding in orbit. They're disrupting all communications to the surface, and it looks like they're powering up their main weapons.
Jim, you have to stop this.
Matt, open a channel to the protoss. Let's see how diplomatic they're feeling.
Intaro Tassadar, James Raynor. I am Executor Celendis. Your bravery and service to Ire are known to us.
Intaro Tassadar, Celendis. Listen, with all due respect, your fleet needs to pull back. The people on Haven are no threat to you.
Our observers detected Zerg hive spores infesting the colonists. They must be purified. If you wish to undertake this mission in our stead, we will permit it.
Jim, some of my people are infested. But you can't let the protoss just destroy them all. If you keep the protoss at bay, I know I can find a cure for the infestation.
The only cure for Zerg infestation is purification by fire. You know this to be true, James Raynor.
I can cure them, Jim. Believe me.
If you choose to resist us, we will meet in glorious combat. The choice is yours, James Raynor. We await your answer.
Now, you could choose to protect the colony, which in my personal opinion is a slightly easier mission than purify the colony. But what I look at here are the rewards. The purify the colony mission is better because you don't get many Protoss rewards this early. So I'm choosing that.
I'm so sorry, Ariel. But the Executor's right. Believe me, they wouldn't have come all the way here if their data wasn't conclusive. Call off your fleet, Celendis. This is a Terran thing. I'll handle it myself.
What? This isn't right. I thought you were a better man than this, Jim.
Ariel, if there was a cure, you would have found it by now. The only thing we can do is put an end to this once and for all.
I won't accept that. Every one of my people can be saved. I'm close to finding the cure, I know it.
Honor to you, James Raynor. You were ever a true friend of the Protoss. Although this work is painful for you, many more lives will be saved by your actions this day.
Okay.
We've all laid it on the line for these folks more than once. But there's only one way we can help them now. We've got to save the ones we can and kill the rest. I know it's terrible. But if we wipe out these infested settlements, we'll save the whole damn planet from being overrun.
Ain't nothing a little fire won't cure. Lot of ground to cover, though. We ain't got enough troops to be everywhere at once.
Don't worry about it. Swan's already got that covered.
Yeah, I got you covered. Had to call in a few favors to get the schematics for these babies. You owe me big time, cowboy. Don't forget, these bad boys can switch between air and ground mode anytime you need them to.
Those Vikings will make all the difference. But it looks like some of the infested colonists are turning already.
And those structures are infesting more of them.
Let's just get this done.
Now this mission, like I said, is slightly harder the way that it could be played. There's multiple ways to play this, but mine is going to consist of a massive army of Vikings. So we're going to see if you thought I was going to say an bio ball, but no, you don't want a bio ball for this mission because they're not fast enough. and because broodlords can destroy ground units.
Infestation source detected.
Sir, that virophage structure is spreading the Zerg virus to the colonists. We've got to destroy all the virophages. The more of them there are, the more infested we'll have to fight. Sir, I'm detecting some large Zerg flyers. They match the reported profiles for broodlords. Be careful. They're lethal against ground targets.
Then we'll hit them from the air. Where are my Vikings at?
Now, why is your Raynor in the marine suit there when you never see Raynor in the actual mission? And the good thing about Vikings are...
Stay sharp. I want anyone that leaves the ship wearing a suit. Last thing I need is more people getting infested.
They infest Marines too, brother.
My orders still stand. Shouldn't be a problem for you though, Tychus.
Bad news?
Now, before I get interrupted by Raynor there, why is Raynor in this mission in a suit like that? He's never actually in the mission. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain about details like that. I'm just going to move this out of the way because I don't ever need the factory. I'm not going to build anything from the factory in this mission at all.
Complete.
Now, because we have Vikings, we can build 2 at a time. However, I'm going to do that, but I need the resources to do so.
SCV ready.
This mission is easy once you get it started. If you get started late, you're dead. It's all about timing and speed. You gotta be quick, you gotta make sure your SCVs will come out.
Not enough.
Because you gotta keep getting these SCVs, you have to be saturated here. You may only need 2 geysers out of the 3, but you have to be saturated in terms of minerals, because you're gonna be producing a massive amount of troops very quickly. I am gonna be building a second starport somewhere. I'm also gonna be building bunkers up here. Because they're going to be attacking us.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder. SCV ready.
You want to make sure you get the Vikings out first before you do anything in terms of bunkers, marines, or whatever. So if you get close, you make 2 at a time. Always make 2 at a time. Don't bother making 1 then 2, or else your timing will be off on things. They will attack from the bottom, but you only need about 2 bunkers on the bottom, but they're mostly up top. This is going to be the first base. This is actually the first one you want to weaken. This should be the first one you destroy.
My nose is getting cooked.
No, it's not. Shut up.
Transformation systems primed.
Now, the little hotkey for everything isn't really that useful in this because it'll throw you off.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Now I need to start needing gas now, which is a bad thing because I wasn't ready to do that.
My goose is getting cooked.
I can't build here. SCV ready.
Now, Vikings are a very good unit to have. However, I think I might have messed this up because my timing is off on things.
In the rear with the SCV ready. Move it. Will do.
I honestly have no idea what actually happened there.
SCV ready. You ready for war?
7 Vikings is decent to have started here, but it's not really great. It's not ideal.
Armed and ready.
Ideal would be 9. And that's my goal.
Base is under attack.
And I'm not going to make any medics in this. You don't need medics in this mission at all. Because you're not going to have anything there. You're just going to have a roaming wall of Vikings. So don't really worry about anything like that.
Gangway coming through. SCV ready.
Now the Vikings are the most important part of the mission, as I've stated already. However, you are going to need marines. You are going to need an armor. I'm going to make an armory later, not right now, because right now I don't need it. Let me get later for convenience sake, pretty much.
Not enough minerals.
I'm not saturated enough right now to even worry about that. I do have 9 Vikings, which is a decent start to have.
The infested are heading to a settlement in the south.
This is going to happen a lot. These guys are going to have settlements a lot. They're going to make them and come to attack you. The good thing about Vikings are they have a really good range.
Inbound.
I butchered that horribly, and I didn't lose a Viking. Actually, surprised. I'm going to lose one here. I know that for a fact. Yep, lost 2 there. That sucks. But don't lose 3. Don't lose 2. Don't lose 3. Okay, good. Now I pretty much have this. I have to make sure you kill that Virophage before anything can happen. It isn't too hard to do, actually. The Virophages aren't that hard to kill. Our pretty much comes down to the ground units, but we have Vikings that should destroy them easily. Now what you have to do is you have to actually start repairing the Vikings and everything.
I love a good raid.
Now these Brood Lords, if you land, they will kill you. So you have to make sure you destroy the Brood Lords before you do anything. But they have Marines that can shoot you. I don't even know if I have enough Vikings to do this, but I'm going to try. You have to make sure you kill the Virophages, or else they're going to have another infested colony, and you're going to be in trouble.
Ready to plunder.
Now the Roaches I'm really worried about. I'm worried about the Zerg because they die too fast. The Roaches do have a decent amount of life that actually can hurt you.
Aggressive.
Base is under attack.
Those guys are attacking right there. I'm not worried about those right now. I'll get those in a minute.
Fortune favors the bold.
All you have to do is with the Virophage, get up and leave.
I like it.
As soon as that happens, just get up and leave.
Alone.
We'd all be dead without you.
Been waiting on you.
Now I got extra resources to make more Vikings.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Ah, crap. They destroyed my...
Agreed. I like it.
Now,
Go, go, go.
I'm going to make another refinery.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
You want a piece of me, boy?
The thing you don't want to do is you don't want to lose resources. You don't want to just lose excess resources.
Gotcha. Ready to plunder.
These bunkers are not really going to have many units in because I don't really need them.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Now I said try to keep them consistent, but this one I'm not going to.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Because it's not really required to do that.
Base is under attack.
Transformation systems primed.
This does get very, very
Base is
frustrating.
under attack.
Agreed. Ready to plunder.
Because as you can see, these guys like to be a pain in my ass.
Bad news?
Which makes this a semi-hard mission to actually do, because they like to be a pain in my ass.
Ready to plunder.
But again, the mission itself isn't too hard, it's just very lengthy. You're going to be in a holdout for a while.
Is under attack.
However, the more... Obviously, the more you...
SCV ready.
The more base you destroy, the less they're going to attack you. Obviously, they're going to use to come and attack you with. But that's not it for this mission. There's more to it than that.
Going on?
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
That's always one of those aberrations, but I'm not worried about those at all.
You gonna give me orders?
What aberrations? They're not hard to kill.
Sir, another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
At this time we have 10.
Yeah, right.
Is it enough? I have no idea.
You want a piece of me, boy?
But we're gonna find out.
Negatory. It's blocked.
We're gonna find out if that's enough now in a minute.
Victory. I like it.
Because they're gonna hurt me.
Base is under attack.
Whoa, get into the bunkers, dude. Jesus.
Let's get into the fight.
Now, if you take out the Mutilis, you pretty much have the base in the bag, because there's not much that can take you. There's nothing that can attack you except for those Marines. The Marines don't do any damage to you, for the most part. They're not what you gotta worry about.
Yes, indeed.
But they have a base for you gotta worry about, though. And this is stupid, I'm landing way too close to them. But I didn't lose a... I actually didn't lose a... I'm surprised that was the Viking, though. I should have said that I lost one, but... actually, really good on that, actually.
Yes, indeed.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
We'd all be dead without you.
Sir, Stedman says Dr. Hanson has locked herself in the lab. Alone. She's desperate to save her people. I'm worried about what she might do.
Well, Hanson is kind of psychotic, so what will she do? We don't know. Now, I'm repairing the Vikings. Now, until you get a giant fleet of like 40 or something, you really shouldn't attack anything. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to be attacking. Now I'm bringing a supply depot. I have it up. Making more. Keep making more supply depots.
Ready to plunder.
As you normally would in a mission like this. And some SCVs and stuff to keep your production level up and everything like that. Yeah. This mission is the epitome of macroing. Because you need to make Marines for these bunkers. You need to be able to have a lot of Vikings in the air fast. I usually would have 2 starports, but right now I don't have the money for it. I do have the money for it. But I have 2 guys doing that to begin with, I don't know. But, yeah. You have to make sure every single move you do is perfected. You cannot waste, you cannot spend idle time doing nothing.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected.
Now, that is annoying when they keep saying that, but that's the only thing they really have at us is those stupid aberrations. I'm not really worried about them. And this one's going the other way. He gets to go to the 2. He might actually cause some damage. As you can tell by my sarcasm, I'm not really worried about them. Now, ship weapons is a good thing to have in this mission. Obviously, because you have a bunch of ships. But now I've got 19. 19 is a good number to have for when you're defending the base. When you want to attack, this is nothing. This is complete crap when it comes to actually attacking them because they'll just walk through you and laugh. No! Not want to lose the bunker. I lost a bunker, not a big deal.
Another settlement is coming under attack.
As soon as you hear that settlement's coming under attack, you move. Don't worry about how many guys you have. Don't worry about anything like that. As soon as you hear that settlement's under attack, you move out.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
Because you need to get these things quick.
Certain. Ready to plunder.
And quick, I mean quick. Firefighters take time.
Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command.
That message doesn't even bother me when I hear that. It's like, okay, I get it. Shut up. Stop telling me this. I know they're going to attack me. What are they supposed to do? I do have 2. I mean, if I get gas faster, I could produce more, but I don't know. After this, I'm going to get a 3rd geyser.
No one lives forever.
Now, landing always poses a risk, because for a second, you can die too easy because you're unprotected. But once you get on the ground, though, it's really, really easy.
We could use some help here. By the number. Can't hold them away.
That poses a problem sometimes. When you're trying to do this over here, base gets attacked, yeah, you will get hurt.
We'd all be dead without you.
Go ahead.
Now, optimally, I don't even have enough guys over here yet, but that's good for what I'm going to use it for.
In the rear with the gear.
Now, I don't even have enough supply depots up yet. I'm going to need to... I'm going to straight up need to have to take another base. There's another base up here we can take. I'll take that later, though. This is the first actual settlement you will destroy, because obviously it's the easiest to kill. And most of those Class 5 biosignatures are coming from there.
Mineral field depleted.
That's an Ultralisk! Where in the blue hell did he come from? I didn't even know they sent... I forgot they sent Ultralisk in this mission.
That's fine.
As soon as that upgrade gets complete, you can destroy the army if you need more room. Now I'm putting 4 at a time. Very good idea to do. Pop in 4 at a time. Because you need Vikings, and more Vikings. 27. That's not enough for my final attack. This base over here or it's this one. One of these two is very, very hard to take. So you gotta just pop out more stuff. Simple as that. Now, I do have a lot of minerals, so I need to get more gas and faster.
Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
I know 31. You'd think 31's a great. I can take this base right now, really. I'm going to just destroy the defenses on this one. Now, a trick to this mission that you have to watch out for is as soon as you see a settlement is coming in under infestation.
Sir, the infested are closing in on a settlement to the north.
Like that. As soon as you hear that message, no matter what you are doing,
Complete.
you stop.
I like it.
And you come over and destroy the settlement. No matter what you're doing. Yo, whoa, 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 whoa!
Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Yes, indeed.
That was horrible. That could have actually cost me the mission. I think I was paying attention to an extent there. Jesus.
Forever. Inbound.
Small mistakes like that will hurt and will cost you a lot. You just have to make sure your pathing is right, because the Vikings have very stupid pathing. You gotta make sure your pathing is right so you don't die. I always wondered how these things can form when you're not on creep.
Very well.
Zerg's cheating.
I knew Raynard'd save us!
Inbound.
You have to literally queue your pathings up or you will die.
Ready to plunder.
That's how this mission works.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
Yo, we get it. They want to kill us.
Bad news. Roger.
Mineral field
Now,
depleted.
40 is a good number to have. How many do I have right now?
Our SCVs are under attack.
35.
Ready to plunder.
They just baneling busted me.
Base is under attack.
Your base is always going to be under attack, so if you keep hearing that message, don't worry about it. It's always going to be under attack.
Well, butter my biscuit. Been waiting on it. This better be good.
Now,
Transformation
once these guys are
systems
repaired,
live.
like maybe this one,
Made for battle.
My goose is getting cooked.
oh, you're an idiot. Now, once these Vikings get
Mineral
repaired,
field depleted.
I'll destroy this base. Actually, yeah, I'll wait a little bit longer because I'll get more Vikings that way. But you need the Vikings, and as soon as you do that, you have to move to this base, take it, and make an expansion. Because they're gonna want to hurt you badly. Trust me on that.
Warning. Class 5 biosignature detected converging on the command center.
Just get used to that sound. You're gonna hear it a lot.
No one lives. Ready to plunder.
43. This is a great number to have. This is more than I actually think I've ever
Mineral
had.
field depleted.
You know what this base is? There's no ground defense. Why don't you take out the Broodlords? Land, and just kill everything in sight.
Unacceptable landing zone.
This one should drop really quickly because
Mineral
there's
field depleted.
not much in here.
Base is under attack.
That settlement has been cleared of Zerg biosignatures. Well done, sir.
Always keep making more Vikings. You're gonna want more Vikings.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right. Been waiting on you.
Sir, another settlement is being infested by the Zerg.
Where? Oh, right there.
Hold them alone. Made for battle.
Mineral field depleted.
You ready for war?
Now again, that settlement popped up, so I'm taking it out first. Then I'm going up to this space right here. And I'm gonna actually expand to it.
Ready to plunder.
And I'm gonna have to do that in a special way. I'm gonna have to literally split my Vikings up into groups of like 20 and 20. Have a ground and an air mobility army going along. I've got enough. I'm standing right in the middle of it. I don't really care. I got too many Vikings. I didn't lose a single Viking, and that was really easy to do.
Agreed.
We'd all be dead without you.
Made for battle.
I've got more Vikings than I normally would at this point, so I'm taking a little more liberties than I usually would. Also, the more base you take out, the less they're going to attack you, which is a good thing to have too.
Fight or flight? Yeah, right.
18. You'd be good for the air.
You ready for war?
You'd be good for the ground.
Yes, indeed. Transformation systems primed. Victory. Made for
Your ground army goes in first and attacks whatever. The air army comes in only when there's air units like broodlords that can take out your ground army. You're gonna lose units. You are. I'm expecting to lose Vikings here.
Not enough minerals.
Actually, I can't need to cancel those Vikings. I need to make the command center. And once you can guarantee that there's none...
I like it. You ready for war? Made for battle. Can't hold them alone.
Ultralisk will destroy your Vikings, just saying. In case you didn't notice that, the Ultralisk is mostly the damage to my Vikings there. I am completely out of minerals. So you have to go up here to expand. It's not really a good sign because my Vikings are damaged. I lost Vikings. I need to replace them. And I'm going to stop the mission right here and pick it up next time because it's going way over time.